This was my daily driver. When me and Michelle were first married, it's the truck I own. I paid $500 for this truck, and I put 1 billion miles on it. All right, new day in the shop, new project. It's wooden season. Well, it's past wooden season. It's snowing already, and I haven't got any wood yet. So we're gonna work on the old wood truck. I've had this truck since Michelle and I were married, actually. So it's been a good old truck. It runs good. It's just got a 10 bolt in the front of it, and I've broke it. Well, I broke like 3 Dana 44s, and then I finally stuffed this 10 bolt in it because it's what I had, and it's not good right now. So we're gonna go ahead and put a Dana 60 in the front of it. We're gonna put some half-ton rear Chevy Leafs under the front and a locker in the rear end with disc brakes. Oh, and we're gonna put hydro assist brakes on it so we can stop because the brakes don't work very good. So, oh, and I should tell you that these are all used parts out of other things we're putting on here. The only part that's gonna be brand new that we put on here is gonna be the new Badlands winch that sets in here.
Are we changing the steering box?
Yes.
So can we just leave it with the front end?
Yep. All right, let's get it in the air. Hopefully we don't have to take the racks off.
What are you doing? Shocks are all off, brake lines. They're gonna drip for a while. If we can get the steering box out, it'll drip for a while. Then we just have 4 bolts, leaf springs, and we'll set it down.
Sounds easy, right?
It's easy. How close is the back? The back's harder. A lot of threads. No, it should go quick, I hope.
You're about to it, huh?
Well,
Trying to
set it down and do some power steering.
We can set her down. How's that?
Good. No more lift. Look at that.
Yeah, she's a lowrider. All right, I got a couple of tires put on. Sean's pretty much got things ready to unbolt. Getting the power steering pulled out now. I have to leave. I'm going to a basketball game for Jace. But I'm gonna leave you guys to it. They got a few hours left. They'll get some stuff tore apart. I don't know what Hunter's doing over there. Camera stuff. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll make this whole truck move under its own power again.
What are you guys doing on this?
New steering box, new axles.
Holy crap.
3/4 to 1 ton, new leaf springs, longer so it rides smooth.
The wood truck. This one means a lot to him.
First one.
This is his
When they were
first
married,
Squarebody.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his first Squarebody.
I asked to borrow it when I was first married to go cut a load of wood. He let me, but
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize back then that
Oh, yeah.
it meant that much to me.
There's some things that don't mean much. But then there's some things, no matter how much money you got.
Priceless. It's pretty good.
They're there.
Sweet. It's got a few miles on it. The threads are gone. It's tight. Let's get the front ones out. Get all the pressure off of everything else. So we're down to 1, right?
Yep.
That's it. It's gonna fight us, I'm sure. Dang.
Let me pry on it. Yeah, hit it. Looking good.
Good job. You and that pry bar should hire out. Watch though. That other side.
Need to get that back one.
Should drive out of here. Light one. Sweet. Ooh, we've done that before.
We have.
We don't need to launch the camera.
We've launched her.
Let's not break any more cameras. If we set this off, then we can get the back one. Go get the tractor. So let's get the tractor. And once we set the back one off, we'll put the front one on here. Okay, pull that one tight. Just hook it to the closest one. Just want to pull back in. Like a professional. Nice work, dude. You're the man.
I'm a farmer now.
Looks good on track.
Oh, yes. Get it on the chase.
Perfect. Let's go grab this one. It goes back in it.
Oh, put it inside.
Bring it in. Yeah. Hold on. Go on. Right here. Okay. Park that thing so we get the roll back.
Okay. Dang, I'm a professional. If anybody needs a tractor driver for hire.
Hunter's pretty dang good help. Sometimes he just keeps you on your toes. This is the new rear end. Is this out of Uncle Sherm's truck originally, right?
I think so.
So this is the original tow truck. We figured by the time we put disc brakes and a pinion guard and a locker in that one, it'd be easier just to swap it to one that already had it all. We'll roll this under the truck. It should just bolt right in. Let's shove it over there.
Stop, Jace! Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Mine's right there where it lines up.
We should be able to go back together. Let's just pound some leaf springs straight. Let's see if we can't start this process. Just keep those straight up and down. Those are tight.
Need a bigger ratchet?
We're close. Getting them off.
There's a stack of stuff right there.
We had to get some heat going on the other side.
To get them off?
Yeah.
They've been on there a hot minute, probably since like 2003. I think is when I put all this stuff together. This was a half-ton truck, and I put 3/4 ton under it.
That was a minute ago.
This was my daily driver. When me and Michelle were first married, it's the truck I owned.
Clean and straight.
No, it was beat to
Just
death
beat
then.
down.
Oh yeah, I paid $500 for this truck, and I put 1 billion miles on it, and I've treated it terrible. So it's getting some love. It needs it. Got back from Jace's game. He sprained his ankle last night. It's all swelled up. It was a good game.
We're ready for front end.
Cool. We stole the guts out of this No, we stole the carrier to put in Landon's truck.
That's where I was spinning pinion last night.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. It's setting out in the trailer, the gears and stuff are, and then I have a carrier and I have a locker. They're in a whole bunch of random places. I got it's like a treasure hunt today, basically.
Yay.
For rear end parts. I'm gonna go treasure hunting. I'll find them all and we'll piece it together. Like I told you, this truck is gonna be used parts 100%. I've just ordered shocks. I lied to you. I'm putting new shocks on it, but everything else used, and it's gonna be good enough.
It'll be way better.
Oh yeah, it's way better. I mean, just having these on the back, being able to stop is gonna be nice. Before, you would just like downshift and then downshift again and then 4 low with your foot to get it to stop. And yeah, it was fun. All right, so the treasure hunt has been going on here. I said I was using all used parts, but I found this Yukon diff cover and the bolt kit for it. I have this. It's unused. I don't remember what project I bought this for, but we have it. There's a Detroit locker. So I have a spool here that came out of the tow truck originally. I don't remember what gears are on it. I need 456 to match the front end. So I think one of these is gonna have the right gear ratio. We're gonna go through it and figure it out, but I think we got enough parts to make this work. I've got the Detroit locker is setting inside of there. It's pretty easy. You just pull the spider gear assembly out, set it in, and don't take this little wing nut. If you look in here, this wing nut holds the Detroit locker all together until you get these bolts put in on the ring gear. So don't take that off until you're ready. I know, I've done it. I'm gonna heat this up a little bit and then I'll go ahead and just slip it on. We'll just set that there for a while and it'll warm up and then it'll just slip right on and work.
Changing the rear end or just the axle?
It's changed.
Oh, you changed it already.
It's done. Now I just gotta build it and make it work. Cool. Well, it's in here. We can take these off. We won't need those because we got those other shackles on that. Problem we're gonna have is those top shackles are way wider than these springs are. So we're gonna have to deal with that, which should be interesting. All right, we're gonna get the bearing swapped from this one to this one. And then, with any kind of luck, we'll be putting this back in no time. Remember what I did before I had this? It was terrible.
What did you do? Heat it up?
I put a bearing separator on it, put it in the press, and pushed them down, and it always broke the bearings. Always. All right, that should slip right up on there now. May have left her on there a little long. She's hot. It's got warm spots in case.
You're acting like it's hot.
You know why? Because it freaking is, Hunter. All right, we got her. I gotta go get Loctite. You almost let me forget Loctite.
So, Chevy half-ton leaf springs are longer. We've got to move this up, I don't remember what, 3 inches, 4. So we've got to plasma these rivets off and bump this hanger up right here somewhere. And we'll just move that forward and bolt the existing 2 holes back in. So,
Sounds easy.
sounds easy, right?
Now we can pull this part out. Got ourselves a locker. All right, this is all cooled off. We're gonna go ahead and get it stuffed in the rear end. See if we can get it set up and hopefully working. I don't know. That one goes to that one. This one goes to the other one. That got really heavy. That works right there. Then Sean can still. I'm good right there. That's about as high as I want to lift this. Is that a sign you're getting old?
I think so. You're struggling.
Is it getting laughable yet?
It is.
Like, were you feeling bad for
No,
me yet?
I wasn't at all.
Dang it, Hunter. Well, I got it. Just in case you were wondering. Okay. I didn't even need your help. It's a good thing because
Don't
you
speak
weren't
too
offering
soon.
it. All right. We go get a 1/2 inch. I gotta take those off. I gotta get a bar to turn it with. So 14 bolts are one of the easiest to set up just because they have, you don't have shims, you have these little tabs that just turn out, which makes life way better.
Will they loosen on you, like, over time?
Yeah, a little. It's a little bit too much. Oh, and those caps aren't tight either. I'm gonna tighten the caps and then we'll finish it. That feels good. I like it. These little bad boys keep it from ever turning. Put them in and tighten her down. She's built. Now we put axles in it. We'll go ahead, dab a little locker tied on. All right. Find a towel. All right, on to the other side.
Hey, buddy.
What are you doing?
So, this is where it was, the original hole. So we've gained 2 inches. These holes used to be, so we're putting the back holes where the front holes were. Drill 2 new ones. One side is almost done.
I'm tired of walking around these things and put them on. I like it. Front one, we're gonna have to do some stuff with. I just need to take and weld that to the frame and then bend that down and hook it into it. And Walla Walla, Washington, we're done. Probably bolt that on and put a couple clamps on that. I probably should fix those, but I'm gonna leave them because they worked. Being filmed, dang it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the brake system because it's working for my dad. It should work for me. I mean, technically we're just hauling a whole bunch of weight in really bad spots with this thing, so brakes are optional at best. Sean's having lots of fun drilling holes. Makes you feel better, Sean. Feel like you're doing a fine job.
That's in third.
That's upside down, Hunter.
Yeah, that's backwards.
All right, so the driveline we're gonna use is missing a cap. We're just gonna go ahead and put a new U-joint in it. I know that we were trying to use all used stuff, but this one feels bad, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save myself the trouble and put one in it. Happened to have a spare one kicking around from the Doozy Ersham trip. I grabbed a couple for that, so we'll use them. Grab me a punch. Hey, I'll just use this one. Okay. Yahtzee.
Cool.
These old wheels are about weared out. Probably bolt the steering up and let it down just a little. Bolt the steering box on. Then just start working. Okay, go down right there. Keep coming. Keep going. Okay, keep going.
I think right there.
Where's your pry bar?
This side's closed.
This side's closer. Well, that's some of it. Back together. Let's take it for a ride.
Let's go.
Right. All right, we were going gung-ho putting this together, and Sean discovered some problems. If you notice right here, there's supposed to be a chunk of metal that wraps around this and hooks this in. There's nothing there. It's broken. So we're gonna have to put something on there to capture the core support. It's gonna just fall off. So more work, more stuff. But we're gonna continue the theme. We're gonna go down and cut some other old junk one off of another frame, put it on this one, and it'll be good. Clear?
Yeah. A little more if we got it.
We got her. We got her, Toyota. All right, well. Now we just got to get it out of there somehow. Who put that in there?
Don't look at me, it wasn't me. I'm not the proud owner of this truck.
You got that hold. You hold those pieces. Oh.
Well, I mean, it is in a kind of like a
Got him.
spot.
This here winch, going to one of you guys as well. It's free to a good home. Works fine, no problems. Just not what I want. That's a hunk. Grab the die grinder, Lan. Lop these off. Lop these off right here. We don't need those there. We're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna do a mod to the front of this truck that we probably should have done forever ago. Gonna square tube the front. You've seen me do it on a bunch. We did it to the tow truck, did it to Landon's truck. We've done it to all the square bodies because it fixes the frame breaking in the front. So let's do it to this one. Basically what I gotta do is come in right here, cut this whole front piece off to right there, and then we slide a piece of square tube in it. So. Okay, clean that up, Lan. Ooh. Oh yeah. About to get loud. Done well, Sean. That's way more better. That mount's junk too. Whatever we go get that one off of, we need to take the mount with it because the mounts are junk on this. I can't believe this truck's falling apart like this. Ouch. But that makes her way tougher. We'll get the back side and everything welded in, and then we'll go to putting the bumper back on it. We're gonna get some front shackles designed now. We'll see how this goes. All right, so UPS guy showed up. We got some cool stuff today. I got the best fans in the world. Look in here. Lobsters. They're alive.
Still alive.
They're alive still. That's as fresh as you can get lobster-wise. I love you guys, thank you. All right, we've been working on the old wood truck some more today. We've got a whole bunch done on it, really. We are to this, the cab mount. I've got it off. As you can see, it's missing some stuff. Landon went down and harvested me one. So there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rivets off of it and get it off. I'll give you the walk around a little bit. Shocks are on it. I don't have the steering hooked up currently. Rear drive line's in it. I just got all the brake bleeders broke free. So brake lines in it, air vents on it. Oil is in the rear end. Tires are bolted on the back. We went with a 315 is the size of tire we put on this thing. So 456 gears and a 315 should be in the power range pretty good. So I'm excited to drive it. All right, I got all the rivets cut out. I got it temporaried in place here. So I'm gonna tack it in a few spots, then we'll drill some holes and bolt it, and then I'll weld her home, so. Oh, these gloves are, I'm getting bigger. My gloves are shrinking, one of the two. Okay, front end is welded back in. I gotta build some spacers to put in here to make the springs set right. Then it's a matter of bolting the springs down tight, putting tires on it, and bleeding some brakes. And a front drive line, and this and that, and I don't know, there's a bunch of other stuff. Probably gonna have to trim these fenders a little now that we've done some moving her forward, but she shouldn't rub back here anymore like it used to, so. We're getting close. We're down to brakes and a drive line currently. See what she looks like. That doesn't look too bad. Looks like we didn't even do anything, Hunter. Back to the way it was. I've got problems. This steering box is an O-ring boss. Steering box that was on here was a flare. And that one is O-ring boss. Can't see it, but we're gonna have to find some more parts kicking around, so yeah, hold on. It's just me in the shop. I got everything on it I can do done. I don't have the power steering lines. I got the brakes bled up. I cut the front fenders so that the tires will miss. We're basically, I mean, I could put the front bumper on, but it's like 8 o'clock at night and I'm over it. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'll come back in the morning, finish this thing, we'll go take it for a test trip. All right, morning, it's Saturday morning. I'm out in the shop, where else would I be? Still working on the old wood truck. I gotta have her ready today to run and drive. So, I went down to the car pile, found this. There is the line I need to make the line work. So, I gotta pull this out of the back of the pump because they're all the same. I can pull it out. I'll show you how to up the pressure on it and we'll swap it over on this old pump. We'll have power steering shortly. All right, so when you pull these pumps apart, these 3 parts are what you're gonna get out of it, right there. This orifice right here, you can drill out. This one's already been drilled, it looks like. And the spring goes in between them. This is where all the magic happens. That little nut, if you can see, there's a gap right there. Usually they have washers under them. This one's probably been Loctited. We'll heat that up, break it free, and tighten it as tight as we can get it. That will up the pressure on this thing and make our steering ram and all that stuff work happy together. So I'll get the one out of here and we'll swap them out. Remember, the whole reason we're doing this is because this is O-ring boss and our steering box is O-ring boss and our old lines are taper. So lots of work for a little bit of benefit. All right, so the one on the left over here is what I just took out. That's what I'm putting in. So not a lot of difference, but we'll pull it out and I'll up the pressure and show you how to do that. All right, I fished it out of there. If you guys can see all those washers, right there. I'm gonna take those out right now and we're gonna put it back in and that will up the pressure on this pump and make this thing steer properly. So basically I gotta get hold of it with something like that. Put these in the vise just to put a little extra something on them. I think it's 7/16. All right. I don't know what PSI we're gonna turn this to currently, but it's gonna be enough. Okay, we'll just take all of those out and we will just put those right back in it. Or put this and tighten her down. There we go. Put this, assemble the pump. She's ready to go. All right, we'll climb in here and get this new line put on. And then put a return line on it. And I think it's making power steering at that point. Oh, it went in. It's going. It's tight. That'll do it. Okay, let my legs rest. Now I just gotta put it in the box, return line, fill it full of oil. All right, I think there's nothing left to do but fire it up and see what happens. All right, we got oil in it. Steers. Woo! It's a win. Puke a little now. It's got air in it. All right, Shell wandered down to the shop. Seen her come in, so she's going on a test ride with me.
Let's do it.
Got your walking shoes on?
Yep.
Perfect. Let's go. Saddle up, partner.
Ugh, at least it's clean.
Oh yeah, this
Here.
is the wood
Wood truck.
Oh, listen to that. That turns good. Oh, I'm a fan already, man. Ooh, the brakes are not
Oh,
greatish.
that's nice.
I mean, they work. Look, it feels like we need to maybe do some more to them. I think she's gonna be good. Rides way smoother than it used to. We'll see if it
You know how
darts and
long it's
dives.
been since I've been in here?
When this was my daily driver, this used to be the only truck I had.
Those were the good old days. The windshield of this is
mint.
cleaner than your other stuff.
I think the wood truck is back among the lid. We got to deal with the brakes still.
She's mint.
I like it.
I like it. I think you got her.
Once we get the brakes working.
They worked enough.
I mean, it has brakes. They're just not like.
Thanks for the date.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That
Next
was a
time
good date.
we do it again, well, same time, different day.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye. All right, so wood truck, it's a win. I'm not done with it, but I'm done as far as you guys are gonna know for a while. I gotta put the front bumper back on, mount the Badlands winch on that. So next time you see it, we're gonna be hauling a load of wood in this old truck. So thanks for watching.
All right, so dinner is done.
Yeah, the lobster is pretty amazing.
It is so good. It's probably the best lobster I've ever had. This is the after effects.
Right here. Thank you, Robbie and Misty. The lobster is delicious.